Uramana Yelamano Madavaniya.
Hey future thinkers, welcome back to IEEE Expert, where we explore latest breakthrough in technology. Today we have something fascinating line of fight. We are dividing into world of machine learning and how it's reshaping the way we understand and predict the layoff as well as workforce. In the world where the company is going through the very much of economical breakthrough. So the future challenges might be layoff. So well, thanks to the power of machine learning. Stick around to this video. In this video, we are going to uncover the secret behind layoff prediction algorithm and how it's working. Before jumping into that step, let's understand elephant in the room. Why predicting the layoff is so much crucial. Layoff can be profound impact on employees, companies, as well as economy. The ability to foresee as well as mitigate this event would potentially save jobs as well as stabilize the business during turbulent times. Now, how do we predict layoff? It starts with the data. Companies are tapping into vast amount of information from the financial report as well as market trends to the employee performance metrics. Machine learning algorithm can analyze these data to identify the pattern and correlation that human eye might miss. The real magic happens when you apply advanced machine learning algorithm to this data. From traditional regression model to the cutting-edge deep learning technique, these algorithms can shift to the massive dataset to uncover hidden insight. But how accurate those predictions when give the moment? Okay. This is the project-based paper which we are going to discuss today. This paper published on IEEE 2023 base paper, modeling and impact of person-organization fit on talent management. So they have used adversarial neural network for this project. They have used person to fit organization based upon the talent. So whether they need that person or they are going to lay off. This is the thing they have developed in this project. They have used RNN, that means attentive neural network for this project. Let's go to the proposed system. We have completely modified this project based on our proposed system. We have found some issues in the base paper. We have added some enhancement in the base paper as a proposed system. Let's see our proposed system. So this is the proposed system PPT which we are going to discuss today. Employee layoff prediction using machine learning. So the main objective of the project was to develop a machine learning model for predicting potential layoff based on the historical data as well as the relevant features. So this is the object. First of all, what's the meaning of layoff means? The morale as well as productivity, cost saving or its organization, proactive workforce planning. They are going to release some of their employees. So this is called as a layoff. Abstract. In the abstract, we have mentioned that impact of layoff is crucial in sustaining organization health as well as employee well-being. So this study completely introduced the machine learning framework to predict the layoff of the particular employee based on the historical data as well as the performance data. So this is the abstract we have given. Introduction. In the introduction, we are given that what's the meaning of layoff as well as the machine learning. Layoff called as a dynamic landscape of modern industries workforce management. It's not merely about maintaining operational efficiency, but also navigating through the uncertainties as well as mitigating potential disruptions. Machine learning. First of all, why we are applying machine learning here? So, as we mentioned in the introduction itself, the human eye cannot be able to validate some of the historical data, but these machine learning algorithm will not miss those data. This is the main advantage of ML here. Sitting system, as we mentioned earlier, They have used attentive neural network for this project in the base paper. They have achieved accuracy around 83%. Okay, this is the existing drawback. So let's see the existing drawback. The attention neural network leads to computational complexity. It needs higher end system to evaluate, as well as training data dependency. If you are giving less amount of data for training, means it won't give the better accuracy when compared to our proposed system. This is the drawback of the existing system. As well as the attention neural network needs huge time for the training as well as testing. Those are the main drawback of the existing system. Let's see our proposed system. So in proposed system, we are going to use recurrent neural network, RNN, for the prediction. The accuracy of RNN was 98.7%, which is huge improvement when compared to the existing system. The RNN applied here was suitable for the sequential data. Sequential data means these employee data. It was very much suitable for those. Specifically, it was a practical data. It's suitable for very much practical scenario. So let's, in proposed model, we are going to train this model based on the historical data as well as the employee performance. The evaluation can be performed with any employee data. You can give any employee data, your company data. It's compared with the data set. That's what you mentioned. It won't work with the data set itself. You can give any dynamic data. It will predict the performance as well as the layoff data. Okay. So this is the architecture. First of all, we are going to take employees data as a data set. So those data we have to make the pre-processing and we have to make as a clean the data in Excel format. Then we are going to do the feature engineering. In the feature engineering step, we are going to extract the what are the important features to predict the employee layoff, employee performance. We have to extract the specific relevant important data from the data set which you are giving. Then data resampling. Data resampling, in the data resampling state, we are going to divide the data set into three parts. For example, training part, validation part, and testing part. Okay, the three part we are going to extract. That may be 80-10-10 ratio. That is the count as data resampling. Then the data going into the training purpose. In the training, we are going to apply, as well as we mentioned earlier, we are going to apply RNN here. RNN used to store those features. What are the features important for layoff? What are the features not important for layoff? How much cluster points needed for the layoff of the particular employee? It will train based on the data set. It will store into that memory. Okay. So then we are going for the testing model. In the testing model, we can give any employee data. It's not mandatory to present in the data set. You can give any employee data. It will check whether the person going to lay off or not. This is the model, how it's work. So those are the model: data collection model, pre-processing model, feature extraction model, training model, then the evaluation model. As we mentioned earlier, dataset collection, we are going to collect the historical employee data based on attribute, performance, and relevant employment data. Then pre-processing, we have to handle the missing data, and we are going to normalize the data, and we have to encode the numerical values into specific set of features. Then feature extraction model, as I mentioned earlier, I'm going to extract what are the features important for the layoff. What are the features we are going to consider for the layoff. Then training model, as usual, we are going to apply RNN to optimize those data, and we have to store the trained features. So the evaluation model, you can give any employee data as well as your college or your institute, your company. You can give any employee data. It will check whether the performance is relevant to the layoff or not. It will give that layoff results. So main advantage of RNN here was the flexible algorithm to the any type of input as well as output. It comes under transfer learning tuned for the more accurate result. Then dynamic computation. It require less amount of resources to run this project. Minimum we need 4 GB RAM is itself enough to run this project. So hardware, we need a i3 processor, minimum 800 GB of hard disk. It's not mean that you need complete 500 GB. Just 10 GB or 5 GB enough to run this project. Then we need 4 GB of RAM. The operating system, we need Windows, Mac also supported. Then Python, the language we are using Python with HTML. The framework, this project comes under Flash framework. Backend belongs to SQL. In the conclusion, we have mentioned that layoff prediction and layoff prediction using recurrent neural network was done in this project with the
complete satisfied accuracy. This project useful for continuous monitoring of layoff prediction. As well as the layoff prediction using RNN was not a complex task. It doesn't need any high-end resources and all. It need less amount of data as well as gives more accuracy on that. The reference for this project also given. So this is the project PPT. Let's move on to the project execution part. So to execute this project, first of all, I have to show the data set. So this is the project data set which you are going to use today. So this is the complete data set. So for training purpose, I did take some of the data. For example, employees data, age 41, how they are traveling, in which department they are working, from the home to office, how much distance they are traveling, what is the educational level of them, so what is the educational field they belong to, whether they belong to female category or male category, what's the job role they are working, so they are married or unmarried, job certification level, number of companies previously worked, how much monthly income they are getting in the dollars, as well as percentage of salary hike they are getting from the previous year, how much year they are working in this current industry, so years since the last promotion. Those are the data I'm going to consider. So roughly how much data I'm taken means, roughly this project using around 2000 plus data. Okay, so this is the overall data set which you are going to apply. So again, I taken 30 member data set. This 30 member data set belongs to my company. So this is the data set I'm using. So 30 members belongs to my individual company. So listen again, this is the overall data set you should do train. This is the data set you should do test. You can add your company employee details also here. It will work perfectly. Let's run the project. To run this project, I am going to use app.py. So this is the coding I'm going to use. So just I'm copying the project location. Just I'm opening the Anaconda Navigator. In the Anaconda Navigator, I did open the environment terminal. So after opening the environment terminal, what I'm going to do means I'm going to use CT space project location. Then I'm giving enter. Then type Python space app.py to run this project. So once I type it means it will wait for the execution. So once it's running means you to see the localhost address. Just copy the localhost address, paste it on the browser. So then the localhost address. So this is the project homepage. This is the project abstract. I'm just using login here. In the login, I'm using my username and password 1234. This is my password. Use any username and password. So this is the dataset uploading page. Here you have to upload your company dataset as I mentioned earlier. You have to upload your company dataset, your employee details. That's enough to predict. So just I'm uploading my company dataset. So I have uploaded my company dataset. So once dataset uploaded, that means it will show your company employees data here. So once you have to check whether everything okay or not. Once everything okay means just click train and test. So it's going under training purpose. Once training finished means let's go on to the home page. So to check, we have to go to the home page here. So in the project home page, so you can view the employee details here. So this is your employee details. I have uploaded 30 employees. So 0 to 29. That means 30 employee details I uploaded. Those are employee details. Okay. Then what I'm going to do means I'm going to update my employee details. For example, let's see. For example, this person, this person. Employee ID 1, age 39, travel rarely. He don't travel rarely. He working as a sales department. I will change that department. For example, he changed his department. What I have to do means I go to update, just type the employee ID 1, just I'm typing 1. In the parameter, I'm going to change the job role. In the job role, I'm changing, instead of sales, I'm just going to give healthcare representative. Just submit. That's it. So it updated successfully. Now refresh the employee detail. Now refresh the employee details. He changed into healthcare representative. I will change one more content also. This person, third, he was a single. Let's change his person as to married. Just I'm going to home page. In the home page, I'm just changing the employee details. So this person ID was 3. Just I'm going to change ID 3. I'm going to change marital status into married. Just give submit. So it's uploaded successfully. Now recheck. He changed it into married. Let's change the other data. For example, monthly income. The ID 0 work getting dollars as a $2,200 per month. I do change that also. Just go to the home, update the employee details. Let's put the ID as a 0. I'm going to change the salary level. Monthly income I'm going to give. Instead of this 2,200, I'm going to give 3,500. Just give submit. It's uploaded, updated. Let's check either working or not. So it's 3,500. Everything working perfectly. Let's predict the layoff. Just go to this. Just check layoff. So around 30% working in my company. I'm just checking their layoff strategy, layoff thing based on their performance and everything. Just click check layoff. So we'll check the layoff strategy. So 30% layoff data, we got that. Okay. So layoff strategy 0. No, that means he don't need to worry about the things. He will stay in his job. So we have to check the employee 13 going to lay off from our company. Employee 13. Let's check the employee detail. Employee 13. So employee 13 means he going to lay off from our company based on his performance as well as historical data. Then let's see 28. We are going to lay off 28. So let's see 28. So this person going to lay off from our company. So this is the method how the layoff going to work based on the performance and everything. Then let's check the graphical analysis. In the graphical analysis, you can check the multiple factors. For example, what is the major important factor, important feature directly relevant to your layoff? Major category was monthly income. Then second was age. Those are the important factor affecting your layoff. Then monthly, you can see the person getting around 4,000 to 6,000 US dollars getting fired frequently, as well as age. The age, usually the 36-year category getting fired usually. Then you can see how much company previously working. This if this is your first company means surely you're going to lay off. If it is your fifth or fourth company means the chance of layoff was very much lower when compared to the previous models. Okay. The overtime, if you are doing overtime means the chance of attrition, a chance of layoff was less. If you are not doing overtime means the chance of layoff was higher. So yes, so you are working in a company for more prolonged year means surely you are going to get layoff. So if you are working in the company for a less amount of time means the layoff time was low. So this is the as well as you can see the sales executive role are majorly fired, as well as the research scientist also getting fired frequently. But if you are in HR department or research director or sales representative, you are going to stay with the company more likely. So this is the model, how the layoff model is working. Okay. To get this project, please contact IEEEexpert.com. We do provide this project at best price. Also, we do have many titles on machine learning as well as AI domain. Please go through our website. You do get lot of ideas on that. Thank you.